1. All right, welcome everyone to another episode. This kind of like back-to-back episode of Soul Info Cards, where we take a deep dive into our community and kind of, give our players, kind of a spotlight on them. Even though whether you're a top player or you just like are a casual player, you're a streamer, or just or you're in a region that no one really knows about, we'd like to try to expand and get to know our community better. So today's guests today are KNR and PacoSArt. Hello, welcome to the show.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's going on?
I'm chilling. How about you?
No, just in St. Louis.
Yeah. So both these players, I think, we pretty much are the main two like St. Louis players. I think.
Yeah.
When I visited,
may as well just be Midwest at that point because
yeah,
there's not many Midwest players that play.
Right.
That's true too.
Yeah, because I know St. Louis has a huge, the Grand Blue scene, has a huge Tekken scene.
It's known for Tekken mostly. Yeah.
Oh, but you can't. I mean, don't downplay how we're also the best in the world in Sailor Moon.
Oh my, yeah,
Sailor Moon,
yeah.
Actually true. Actually true.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we won Evo technically. Yeah.
Yeah. I have my own opinions about Sailor Moon.
We all do.
Yeah, we brought that game to life. I didn't even I remember we stopped. It was for a local that I was playing for Soul Calibur 6 and Tekken 7, and one of the guys who plays, he just brought it. He brought his SNES, and he brought a packet of paper for all the inputs and supers for Sailor Moon, and I'm like, what is this? And he's like, oh, this is the new fighting game we're gonna start playing now. I'm like, what the hell? He
just tells you to sit down and play. He's actually one of our community leaders. He's a pretty cool guy. And he's everyone knows him because he always helps get things organized around here, and he's cool. But he would make you, back when we were back when our community was breaking that game apart, he would just make everyone sit down and play it for a little bit. So we all got our turn, I guess.
He's done that with all fighting games basically. We all kind of just sit down and play for a bit, see if we like it or not, and we'll move on if we don't like it or whatever.
Yeah, that game is was it chip damage, infinites, and
way too much to deal with.
It's like, oh, you got hit once, GG's, bro, shake my hand. Yeah, so yeah, and I visited St. Louis and met all the homies, and it's definitely a really good scene. Definitely don't want to count St. Louis off the map for any caliber event. So yeah, I guess we're gonna get to a little bit of interview. So KNR, how'd you get started into Caliber?
Oh, I've been playing since I was a kid. I've always just played Caliber as a kid. I'd say I first touched Soul Calibur, Tekken and Soul Calibur were just Tekken 2 is the second game I've ever touched in person in general. As a kid, I was 5, but I remember my dad used to take me to Tilt, and Tilt was an arcade place in one of the malls, and I just go up. I remember the layout too. One of the front games was there's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing where you'd claw game, you'd pick up cards. Next to it would be Soul Calibur 2. I used to just mash A plus B with Keelik because I thought it was a cool flippy move on Soul Calibur 2. So I was like, whatever. And ever since then, my dad bought the console games, and I got stuck on them. And then Soul Calibur 4, around that time, Tekken 6, Tag 2. Around that time, I started taking the game seriously and figuring out what frame data is, and I was really young still, but I decided to take the time to learn what the games were, and I found them very, very enjoyable. I can say that at the least. I think they're great in every aspect. So that's how I got started, and now I'm stuck on them, so never gonna let go of those games.
Yeah, it's pretty hype. Yeah, and Paco, how'd you get started on Caliber?
I mean, my story probably sounds like most people. I started playing SC2. I got it from EB Games, back when EB Games was a thing, and I bought it, and I never played a Soul Calibur before. I think when I was really young, I owned a Dreamcast, and I think I knew about SC1, but I never owned that game. So I got SC2. I thought the characters were cool. I I mean, and yeah, I mean, I guess I could go on, but um, yeah, I originally I played Cassandra because she kept beating me up in arcade, and I thought she looked cool, and I saw she had like the shield uppercut thing, and I was like, yeah, okay, I have to play this chick, and it's just been history. Like that was it.
Yeah. I think yeah, how we met was actually also really funny too, because before I met Pacnemius, I hated his guts because I started on PS4. And I was playing ranked, and this Soul Calibur 6 was my first competitive game. I hate his guts. I have no idea who this guy was. All I know is this Sophie has just been dunking me every time I run into this guy. One time, this guy was in my head so hard that it was game 5, and then I killed myself last round by like, I panicked and then I like fire pulled off stage, and I'm like, wow.
Oh man. Well, you know what? That's a compliment. I take that as a compliment because I mean, one of my favorite things is to just let people kill themselves. So I mean,
I was like,
that's
wow,
fine.
I can't believe this happened to me. And then I think you like, after we played like a rank set or something, you like invited me to a call, and then the rest is history. You like introduced me to KNR.
Well, I think actually, I want to say actually, Brandon met you first. KNR met you first, and then like personally. Yeah, and then I met you. You're like, I hate you. So.
Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, because you were like, yeah, join this call. I got you with Keelix stuff, and then Pacnemius was there, and I'm like, oh, I know you. And then like, yeah, now we're like really good friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the history between me and St. Louis. So yeah, no, we've I think we've been to we went to Mid-South together, and then I went to Midwest and I saw KNR there, and that was fun too.
Oh, that was so cool. I gotta say this for, you know, obviously that was the first time, rest in peace Mick, because that was the first time I had ever met him and got to play with him in person.
Same.
And
I wanted to play him in 2 as well, but I never got to.
Yeah, we didn't get the chance that day. I had actually played him a little bit online before that, but I mean, he was one of my like inspirations, you know, after I got older and, you know, this stuff became more available online, like with YouTube videos and stuff. One of the coolest things I had ever seen was someone just kicking ass with my character, Cassandra, in Soul Calibur 2. And it was just like, you know, and he was like winning tournaments and stuff. And I saw this all after I had got older, but it was still so cool to know that there was somebody back then like representing the Greeks. And I know later he also played Zhanghua. But yeah, his play and just the way he handled those characters was such an inspiration. So I actually got to play with him there. And yeah, we all did actually. So that was a really cool experience.
Yeah, the night before I was playing Mick offline, like I was at his house to stay the night, and I think I rung him out, and I had like 3 or 4 wins, and Mick like looked at me, he's like, "You're never gonna win again." I'm like, "All right, bet, old man," and then he 50-0'd me. I was just like, "Wow." Really
not the 50-0.
I was like,
not the 50-0.
I think at 5 you probably should have just got up. Like, I mean, you know,
I was like, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna beat this guy, and I learned and I didn't beat him.
I question how much you're learning. Yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
Sometimes you gotta learn to like when you get your ass beat, you learn a little more, even if it's a lot of losses in a row. That's how I've always felt. I felt like every time.
I'm of the persuasion that after a certain point, it's negligible. Like if you're losing a lot, like if you're losing more than 5 in a row, I'd probably say get up. At least take a break. You know, like if you're trying to play a competitive set, especially if you're trying to maximize your learning. You know, even from what I know about, you know, education and all that, like you should probably don't sit there and lose 10, 20 games in a row, like, and just call it like, you know, oh, we're just learning. No. At some point, you're actually not learning anymore. You're just frustrated.
I don't know. I guess I'm weird for that. I can't stop. If I stop, I feel like I'll do worse, and I've always felt that way.
Me too.
I have to keep going because even if I don't have the momentum they have, I feel like I'll lose it all because I have to restart from scratch. It feels like to me.
Right.
That's how I've always felt. It's why in tournaments it's like I like going back to back. I don't like taking breaks. I usually let if they win the first one, I always come back stronger. Like the first just game, and you know that too. You've seen it in person. I always do better whenever I'm put to the test, and I love it. And I love like putting on clutch. And Paco's seen it.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
do better in clutch situations.
Also, a lot of my Keelik play actually comes from KNR. So KNR has been probably my first like teacher in Keelik. So a lot of the more high risk situation stuff I'll do is actually from KNR. So yeah, that's if you want to know where that came from, you hit up KNR and be like, teach me how to ball out, and yeah, you'll learn.
I go for big reads. I feel like that's Keelik's main game, so
Yeah.
I know that for sure. He's got a neutral game. He got a neutral game in this game now. It's not just all crazy reads, but it's most if you want the big stuff to come out, I think that's where it comes out at. And I think that's how you get in your opponent's head too, so
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, I get to deal 100 damage if they whiff anything?
the 22B hold life.
Yeah.
This is the first game where it actually tracks, and every other Soul Calibur game can if they sidestep or like not even be on axis with you, it'll just whiff. In this game, it actually retracks correctly. I mean, I remember the first 2 patches though before they patched it. I think in the third one, it still did that same stuff, and I was like, dude, you gotta be joking me.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, now Keelik's in a pretty good spot. Boom and Ramon have put him a very like top 10 area, which is interesting.
I definitely disagree with that. I think he's one of the worst characters. That's just me though. I think he lacks what every other character has. Like everybody can do something he does better. I don't really enjoy Keelik in this game. I'm gonna play him regardless because he's still my favorite. So nothing's stopping me. I'm still gonna play him.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm in a secondary crisis right now, but I'm just like, yeah, I'll stick to Keelik.
Well, Setsuka's in the game, so now I don't have a secondary crisis no more.
Oh yeah. Also, I learned that Setsuka on whiff could do like 120 damage, so it's just like, yeah, this character is fucking cracked.
Yeah, she's actually insane.
If you got those Red Rising moons, I mean, yeah.
Oh, is that AGB? That's Red Rising, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
AGB. Yeah.
That shit was stupid good. Alright, so pretty much the format of the show is we go over VODs. Technically, they're not limited to Soul Calibur 6, so if you got any Soul Calibur 2 stuff, because I know you're also a very avid Soul Calibur 2 player, getting second at Frosty Faustings this year, and yeah, just pulling up with that Soul Calibur 2 drip. So yeah, we're just gonna go over some VODs. Feel free to just go back if you want to go back, or all that stuff. And yeah.
I can with this match, since this is the first match you got pulled up, I can just go by this match pretty just go through it, and I could just say about it. Like Paco says it on commentary too though. Mick and I were playing casuals.
Yeah.
And Mick tried Sophie at first, and it wasn't working, so I went to X, and I was just on the ball. I just wasn't letting him do anything, and I was like, okay. I saw Mick won KIT that year. I was like, maybe I can beat Mick. Maybe I could beat Mick. He was the winner of KIT. I feel like I can. And somehow I did. I don't know how I did, but I was just like, I think he has a mind block for Keelik, because I know Twice a Day also beat him as well, if I recall.
Yep, and he did go the first time I've ever played him in tournament. The only time I played him in tournament, it was last round too. So it was just like, yeah. So I was just like, man, I could have taken it, but it's fine. But yeah, so this was a tournament in 2019. This is like the tournament that I felt like my first offline where I was like, all right, now I could feel it like getting better. I got messed up pretty bad by Mystic Bill. If people who know who that is, I think it's Old Head.
Yeah, Mystic Bill's old. He's like he plays in Soul Calibur 2. I think he plays like Cervantes and Taki, if I recall. He's old, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Paco telling me that you could tech the full crouch 1K, which I did, and then he did 8A plus B instead every time, and I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, oh, and then I got knocked out at 9th, so there goes my top 8. But yeah, I had a great time here, met all the homies. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Is there sound?
Yeah, I could bump it up a little bit.
This is losers finals.
I don't think I have any sound for some reason.
You can see in Oblivion's face, he is still thinking about what he did.
It's whatever. If there isn't any, yeah, I don't hear anything. It's whatever. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, this is season 1. I think this is when Keelik was still really strong. Like,
I think his. Oh yeah, I can see my face. I was frustrated. The way I lost the Arc Light. Yeah, I wasn't very happy.
It was close,
just
right?
like,
It was. I remember it being a game 3 or something.
Well, it was winners final, so it was like 3-1, I think.
Yeah, or something like
It
that.
was like it was like it's beginning game. It's like the beginning of the game's lifespan, still, in my opinion. So it was like I obviously there's some stuff that's not ideal to today. Like I didn't do the 44K just frame B and stuff like that. So, but I felt like me and Mick were like resonating on a level here. Like
Yeah.
we both are playing super defensive, and that's I felt like I just was trying to copy like an old style to get around him, and it was working. I perfectly blocked that while crouching. Is it 3B in this game? I can't remember.
Yeah, full crouching 3A.
3A. Sorry, 3A. Yeah. I don't know why. Now that's something I should have been doing.
Two Bs right there.
It was just he's not used to people, I guess, snuffing out things. I just 22 being him a lot, and he's just getting hit by it. But there's this point where I felt like him and I were just going back and forth at neutral. If I find that point, it was one of the things that really made me happy. That was a good duck.
Yeah.
I love that he did that. That's something only like people with really good experience would do. Something how fast he did too.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah,
Playing
that's
patiently.
Simple right there.
I called that. Yeah, I was like, I think he's gonna do it this time. He's gonna cancel this time. I think it's right here where we both like block. Yep. Yeah, we both did that, and that's what I felt like right there is when we resonated. Like we're both gonna try and play the same style here. We're both gonna just wait out things that we need to.
Right, and you can tell that it's season 1. There's a lot of like punishes going unpunished.
Unpunished, yeah. It was still beginning game, so this was not very good. I did that by itself. I got him on the back
turn K.
Yeah.
Mick is a 2-2B monster as well. He likes using that.
I didn't punish that, bro.
+2 right there. Yeah. That was
I didn't get the AGI.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't know the.
Oh,
that's a punish.
Yep. That's a punish.
-12.
I don't think it will kill, but then he has to 50-50.
Oh, and I get a back turn K here. He was like, "You did your homework." I was like, "Yeah," because he was gonna 3A me, and back turn K instantly helps you get up, and I don't have to move forward.
Right.
Well, although this was around
like,
the time where
shit, bro.
this was around the time where I did back turn K like every turn, every time, and then when I started, yeah, I started to stop doing that. I started playing more of an. After going back to old Soul Calibur, when me and Paco played again, it's like it feels way different now because I just play heavy neutral. I just play poking game a lot of the time now.
Oh, I like that jump over. I might have to use that.
He could have punished that hella hard. I did the first 2 hits, but I think you just want to play it safe in case the 3rd hit came
What I
out.
like about Mick is he never uses
The old Soul Calibur will give you stamina for that kind of stuff because pokes are just so rewarding in those older games too.
They really are, yeah. And in these games, it feels like it does no damage. In those games, you're forced to like sit and defend because if you get hit by a poke, not only like way ahead in frames, you're just ahead in everything at that point.
Yeah, I actually have a question because in this set you use 4KK counter hit a lot. Is there a reason why you chose that over 4KB knockdown?
4KB knockdowns for stuff like if I want to be put in a situation where I feel like mid range is fine. Obviously, that's Keelik's main game, but I guess with Mick, I didn't feel like I needed to do that because I felt like Mick is trying to bait out for a lot of stuff. So it's weird to sit in Shungwa's face as Keelik, but with Mick playing the way he was, I was like, I want to sit in Mick's face and just BB and stay ahead of him. I was like, yeah, Mick's not playing this the way he should. I felt like he should be sitting in my face pressuring me because I'm not the character. He's faster. He's got these crazy launches. He's got Pizza Cutter, 22B. He's got all this stuff, and so I'm like, I'll sit in his face, and I'm assuming he's waiting for things like an older game you would. In Soul Calibur 2, you could actually use Pizza Cutter at like mid range and hit someone from a pretty good distance, and it also makes the
That's
combo
rough.
more. He can make the combo more consistent that way as well.
Mhm.
Xianghua was super strong in those games, and 66 things like 66A exist, and it reached super far. He can't get up and press anything, or she'll do another one.
Mhm.
I mean, he's waiting for things like that. I felt like so. It's like
Right.
I'm gonna play this up close game with Keelik, and I think this was the tournament. Even though it's my first like regional, I guess, or like serious one,
Mhm.
this is like the first tournament that I learned Keelik does have an up close game, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Mm.
Huh?
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I feel like Keelik has an up close game in this game, and I feel like that's pretty good for him. With things like 1K, weird thing to say 1K. Like he's got a good 2K. 1K is a weirdly slow and sluggish move like Brian's moves in Tekken.
Mhm.
I've started to learn a lot of things with this tournament, so
Right.
started taking things a lot more seriously.
Yeah, and especially like it's a very interesting approach that's like, oh, you'd rather be in their face and -6 than go for a hard knockdown and try to continue Oki pressure. But it definitely worked out.
That's the thing. Keelik doesn't, in my opinion, Keelik does not have Oki or pressure in this game, so I think and yeah, Paco knows. Paco knows it's just not there.
Mhm.
So also the fact that my playstyle has changed with that too, because of old games, I use 1A a lot now. 1A is one of my main moves, and I was hitting Florida Man with it really hard. He was getting confused.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Keelik's wall rising B.
While crouching 3B, that's weird. I didn't really think about that move that much back then.
Well, he jumped too.
Good
Everyone's
jump.
jumping now.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Oh.
This is. At that time, I didn't know AA was a true hit confirm.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Stop
Wanna call out?
he was doing that multiple times, so I keep doing that.
Okay.
Oh
Bring
my
out-
gosh.
Off the stage?
Yeah.
He like skidded
I
across
don't know
the
if I
He
wanna
keeps trying to do
see that.
44A hold,
It could knock
and
out.
it's getting him
I don't know if I've
killed.
ever seen that before.
Gives him frame advantage, but only if he gets it, obviously.
Right. Mix Xianghua plays so different to like today's Xianghuas.
Yeah. No, he's just very patient, but
Yeah, not
it was
very
beating a
far.
lot of people if they didn't know what they're doing against it.
Yeah, and this is like still like
Also-
new.
Although,
Yeah,
Duck it.
and also like Xianghua didn't
wasn't
have some
ready.
of the tools that she has right now. 'Cause they changed the properties on some.
Oh,
oh yeah, that even though I did say about 4KK, you asked me why I was using it. Another reason why I was using it is also, like I said, early game stuff. Didn't really know much. You can sidestep 4KK and GI it super easily.
Mhm.
I didn't really think about that back then. It was just, in my opinion, it just looked like a good move to stop people from backstepping.
Right.
Yeah, I think against Mick, it's
And
probably a good
partially
idea to
sidestepping as
challenge
well.
the third beat.
Partially, but
String.
it was not that good for that.
Unsuccessful every
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, because during this time, 4KB was -12,
See,
and now it's -10.
1K and the Wall Rising B stopped him because he tried doing something else right after. Looked like a weird slow sluggish move to him, so it tripped him up.
Oh,
he could've
snuff
punished that.
again.
He could have super punished that. That's.
Owing will be
But yeah, good round by KNR.
My
Let's
old-
go.
What?
Yeah, it was you. I think I was talking to you when that was happening.
Yeah, it was me and Paco on commentary. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I was totally biased too.
Yeah, you were like, the car ride might not be so fun for me when I get home.
It's like, okay, whatever happens against you and Mick.
How was that car ride? I never did ask.
Oh.
It was actually fine. Mick actually got really tired halfway, so I drove the rest.
Okay, what did the Arc Light say anything?
No, I was just like, yeah, those St. Louis guys are pretty good. And they're like, yeah, we'll get them back next time, and then COVID hit.
Another one?
Yeah, basically.
Gosh, that's
Oh
a.
my goodness.
Oh.
Look at this. He's not interested
Oh,
in
dude,
Jaguar right now.
look, yeah, man. Thinking about Arc Light, man.
Oh yeah. There's
Dude,
more.
I'm telling you, man, all those people in the crowd were talking shit to me, and they got what they deserved. You get what you deserve, man. You were there.
I
You
remember
saw it,
that.
man.
There was a clear bias. There were a lot of. I mean, the tournament was in Arkansas, so there were other Tennessee players there, and there was a clear like want for Mick or Arclight to take it. You know. And
Yeah.
Like, there
You
were
just
some
had
people
to-
voting for. There were some of the people that weren't there that were rooting for me because everybody else was just tired of hearing them, though, and I was like, okay.
yeah. Well, I mean, we had to just ruin their day.
They were hella talking shit, and I just really had to do something about it.
Yeah, I'm so
Oh,
glad
I
you
love
did.
that tech trap.
This
That's
was
Oh, did you
back.
get the,
This was back when I'm gonna go on record and say this. This is back when no one knew about that tech trap but
Mhm.
KNR, because I'm pretty sure he invented it.
Oh, that's a
So
confirm right
Yeah, I
there.
did.
Hey, remember when
No
that
one
would
did
kill?
besides me.
But he's gonna eat this.
Oh
Yeah, and then
yeah,
he's gonna have
this
to,
did a lot. Yeah,
Yeah, this
I
did
don't think
78
Getting
damage, like 80 something
smacked.
damage. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I missed that.
well, he's also in guts
Silence
too.
Demon.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I do miss the damage on that. I think he needs to come back. He didn't know
Oh,
about
he
the
didn't know
punish on
about a
that. That's
16.
yep. He can super that or do anything at that point.
You can't just frame
Let's
the
go, baby.
he was actually. There's a lot of super punishes that are dropped
Mhm.
here. It's
Nick on his
you can
phone.
tell the game is so like still
Oh, what?
kind of fresh, kind
Caught by
of.
that.
Right.
I think it's just weird because when I played Zefka, I played him in a casual. Oof. I played him in a casual set during KIT. Whenever Mick won, it was like him and Zefka in grand
Mhm.
finals.
Leave now.
Uh,
Leave
Gonna
now.
end
You
the
gotta
round?
get out of here, baby girl.
Zefka was punching everything with super. He knew what he was doing with that.
Hmm.
Mick didn't. Mick is just trying to play like a straight up neutral game. I'm trying to play Soul Calibur 6.
That could
Yep.
be it.
Yeah.
No, what's... Yep.
Oh
that
my
would be
gosh, he
Wing
bucked
and
that.
Wing will take it. Losers finals.
The Knicks.
Oh my goodness, I was on pad. Gross. I don't even play on pad no more. Play on stick. That's because I'm used to. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
So
Oh,
this
this was hilarious.
yeah.
I remember this. This was hilarious.
This was the tournament that made me almost quit the game. Even when I won, I almost quit. Like I technically don't really play 6 much anymore. I'm kind of done with it, but I still play it at tournaments. Like I'm gonna go Combo Breaker and Evo, and if it's at Evo, I'll play. I'm still
Okay.
gonna go.
Fun fact about what is happening for Evo. Actually, I'll pause it. So
I know the chapter. What's his name?
chapter 47, and I think the PacoSArt are gonna be a huge proponents of planning the side event. And
Okay.
I'm probably gonna be there helping out as well, like TOing and commentating. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
Is it just Soul Calibur 6 or other ones too? I heard other games as
other
well.
games will
Maybe.
probably be there as well. Well,
If
when
so, I'll
47.
literally sign up for all of them. I do not care. You know, I'll play them all.
Yeah,
I
40.
play all-
I'll talk to 47 about it when planning starts happening. I'll probably keep you guys in the loop. But it's
All right.
it's gonna be hype. I'm gonna try my best to be there, and it's gonna be a grand old time.
I know. I'm really high. That hitting me sideways, that fucked me
What?
up. That mind fucked me already. Within the beginning, I was already angry.
This is against Ray. That's his name. He's another really good Midwest player that I just don't see.
Yeah,
I
Ray's
wish
really
he'd come
good.
out for some other stuff.
Is there
Yeah.
Frosties?
He was
I
at
don't
Frosties
know.
this year for SC6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so
Oof.
Ray
The
has
call-outs.
yeah.
And like he made the worst mistake in both of our. Okay, so I played him in winners finals. Yeah, that's why I'm in winners. He tried. Who did he play? He went Tira,
Shanghua.
Changhua. Then he went Tira, Changhua. Then he went Sophidia.
Yeah, and
And
I was
I'm
like,
like,
wait.
Sophidia was the worst choice at that time.
I think on
I
commentary I
practiced
told
to the
XL. Yeah, on commentary I was like, wait, this guy trains against he knows how to play Shanghua and plays against Sophies a lot. That was like probably the worst thing he could have done.
It's like, yeah, I'm used to seeing those characters so much.
Mhm.
It's like, hell, I don't even suffer against Ivy that much anymore, and that's Keelik's like worst matchup. It's like I don't mind fighting. I prefer fighting those type of characters that are Keelik's worst matchup because I know people are gonna try stuff to get away with murder, and it's like because I'm used to that. Soul Calibur 2 especially, Keelik can suffers against Ivy a lot in that game, and I do very well against that character. I think the only character the only character that Keelik really suffers against in every game, and I still can't fight, I guess, is Talum. Talum, very, very rough for Keelik, and
I would say that's due to your playstyle though. You do make those you like to force mix-ups and make call-outs, but you're generally good at making call-outs. So Ivy is one of those characters that kind of has to make I guess I don't know if you call it big risk, but she does have to take offensive risks. You know, like doing her command grab and doing her in this game doing her 6-6 hold and all that. So Brandon will call that stuff out and just punish the hell out as hard as he can. So and you know, since that's generally the way he plays, he's good at it and is used to it. So yeah, I think that's kind of due to your play style that you do well against characters like I.
Yeah, no, I love fighting characters that are normally rough for Keelik. I can do well, but Talum has, and Soul Calibur 2, she has 33A. That move stops everyone. It stops like it stops Keelik as a whole basically, which is weird because it tech jumps and it tech crouches at the same time while being a mid horizontal that's safe and rings out and knocks hella far, and you get free Oki. And it's like that's so many things at once that no other character gets.
That's everything that you'd ever want out of a Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
Like,
right. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
all of it. Yeah, that's the whole list.
Yeah, it's basically the whole list. The only thing that's not good about it is not a guard break. Who at that point, who cares? It's yeah, it's an amazing move.
That misinput on 2-2B was rough.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
saw
I
that.
was just like, oof.
I still do that to this day. I don't know what's with this game's weird buffer system with that.
I'm gonna definitely see what you
Yeah, one change, please. SC7. The buffer window has to be short. Like this is kind of. I mean, I know ease of use and I know that's a big thing or whatever. That's fine, but no, it's too much. You know, so.
That was an interesting interaction there.
Oh, nice side grab.
Yo, he's just
Oof.
teary. He's just playing the character against you right now.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, he's just doing Tira stuff. Yeah.
it's like I'm trying to play. I think of Tira. I think of Soul Calibur 5 Tira, not this game Tira. There's so much additions. It's not what I'm used to. So it's like there are no Tira players I've played yet really at this time. So this was.
Tira has such a robust mid-range game in SC6. It's like almost
I
ridiculous.
mean, this was around the point I'd say Keelik was like not one of the worst characters in my opinion. He was like because he had strong CE, he had a strong like everybody, he kept up with everybody because I feel like his new moves in season 2. Okay, so I know I look at the Soul Calibur, I still look at the Keelik server, right? I still see what's in there. I just don't really say much. They talk about like Soul Charge while raising B plus K. That shit scales so hard. That move is not worth your time, and you can
It's
sidestep.
not worth it.
It's
Well, I mean,
not. I'm being serious. Like all of Keelik's new
safe,
moves.
so if you're, it is safe though. But so if you're going for like just a kill, like if you have him down to small health,
It's
Yeah,
a way
do that.
it's a way
Fine,
for
but-
Keelik to get minus 14 punishes that are worthwhile.
Yeah, true on crouch, but it's just so. Keelik's Soul Charge is very questionable because literally people's way of fighting it. If they know, they know. All you have to do. He did that. That was good. I shouldn't have done something like that. All you have to do to beat Keelik's Soul Charge is literally run away. Keelik can't really
Right.
because he's already putting his life on the line because he's losing it. He has to run in and probably take in more damage if he doesn't make the right read.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Soul
that's
Attack
true.
was a very good addition. I mean, like, the approach to Soul Charge to me is like, okay, I'm about to kill them, so these 2 guesses I have,
Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's because,
And if I guess wrong, then I just heal out and return to neutral, because then I get
Yeah, doing it with Soul Attack is probably maybe the most viable way.
I let him go in the. I actually let him go in the Gloomy. I do that sometimes because I feel like people want to play more risky in Gloomy, so I let them kind of do
Yeah,
it,
like
and I'm
that.
like,
And
yeah.
that's out.
It's like a mind game in my mind. It's like, why would you want to do that? I'm like, if you're gonna keep trying some crazy stuff, man, I'm gonna let you do what you want, man. You can kill yourself on that one. Like you do some stupid moves.
Now
I-
it's like, oh, you're minus 14, eat 65 damage.
That was not what I wanted. Obviously, I probably misinputted there.
Oh, this is
That's
what-
honestly though a good mentality to have in a tournament in bracket, because a lot of people, we're all nervous. I don't care how many tournaments you've been to, you're always like there's always nerves, and so people will make choices and take risks that they just probably not only normally wouldn't do, but just shouldn't be doing in that moment.
Right.
And so if you have the mentality that I'm probably just gonna wait this out, or I'll try to wait this out, you can usually just kill people.
I'm not gonna lie to you, and you know this too. Whenever I play in tournaments, my mindset's totally different. It's not even like
Yeah.
when we play in sets. It's not even the same thing. I literally just stop doing risky things half the time. Like
Yeah.
sometimes get up A plus B, but in tournaments it's very rare. I only do it if I really think you're gonna do something different.
You saying it over and over, he'll
Look at the step guard though. The step guard that KNR is doing right now is actually really good. Like this is.
I can
impressive.
interrupt that. I need to learn. I should have interrupted. Like I did it later in the set. I think
Oh.
he didn't get that punish. No.
Yeah.
No, it
Uh,
was.
I didn't make
Neither
that.
of you got
There's no way to really make that.
Ah!
with the cheese from Wake Up.
2A plus B, right? That's what it is
Yeah,
in this
get up
game.
2A plus B. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's 2A plus K in every other game. Is what I'm used to. And move I need to start. I think all Keelix should start using in the first place is 8A plus B. That move is insanely good.
oh yeah, it is. Not a lot of people know you could GI the second part on block.
This is something.
You can, yeah, but it's oh wow, yeah. See, I did it there. I interrupted it.
Good break.
It's just an insanely good move because it's strong. Stops step super well. The second hit has longer range, and it's very It's a very deceptive move.
It's a tech jump, tech crouch, mid hori, I-20 move.
That's safe.
That's
yeah,
safe.
that's safe.
I think it's like -4.
I didn't
Covers
use
all the
it.
mid range you'd ever wanted to.
I know
Um,
if you play Greeks, it stops. I meant the soul charge and it didn't come
no
out.
Surf and Bird. No Surf and
I was
Bird.
just gonna do a get out, but I know 8A plus B stops Greeks
He's the
very
bird
very
of rank,
well.
So we call that Surf and Bird.
Yeah, it's very anti-Greek.
It knocks them away at the mid range, so I don't have to fight them up close at least either.
I should call some sort of committee, you know. The move is just so anti, it's anti-Greek, and that's not right. we gotta love Greeks.
You could make that move broken if they had 7A plus B and 9A plus B, and you could space it.
Nah, but we'll probably be getting there soon. I think in like a game or two.
Get over that kick.
Why I almost stopped
The
playing this game.
movement that Ray is doing right now, when he backs out, is really good
There's
stuff.
that,
It's just
that blind
KNR is sort of he's not relenting. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Like I'm catching in between. I'm catching in between when he's guarding and then stepping. So that's why I got the counter hit there. I'm catching on to his pattern, and he's not really doing much of the same.
this is when the hilarity ensued.
Yeah, this is the stuff that made me almost quit, like, fully with this game. Because Party Wolf was posting about it too, and everybody was just like, what the hell's going on? This is Keelik's dumb shit that, like, I can't blame Party Wolf for not really wanting to play Keelik no more. Character's cool, but, oh, man. I just deal with it just to deal with it at this point, just because I really like the character. I don't care. I'm not really tier guy. I just want to play who I like.
It does feel quite nice to play.
The Mind Wolf?
I want to know. I should probably watch that stream or whatever, that video with Ramon and them and Boom. What they, because I remember I was playing Dratheon, I think, and they're like, you're downplaying your character. I'm like, I'm not downplaying Keelik, bro. As long as I've played this character, man, and I love him to death, I'm telling you, man, this character is not that great. I like him. That's it. He's just got a lot of issues in this game.
Yeah, they fixed some of his issues. This is still back in season 1, Mike.
Yeah,
so
dude,
they
I can't
fixed
even
some
see the
of these
gloomy,
issues.
I can't even see the indicator, bro.
But you don't need the indicator. Her voice changes. I almost never look at those things. You just, I guess it's for if you don't want to play with sound.
Okay, so what I'm saying about like Keelik being bad now is like the season 2 stuff, right? Everybody's got these crazy cool new moves, and Keelik's moves, I feel like they just don't synergize. The new ones, they just don't do well with his playstyle. So it's like, what is the point of them being there at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Brandon and I having this conversation after season 2 happened. And, it was about a month that went past, and we all kind of got used to it. That wasn't
You whiffed it, that's right.
No, he didn't get it. But yeah, like we're playing games, labbing out season 2, and I think after one match, I just kind of realized, I was like, yo, Keelik still doesn't have.
I think when you landed that, I yelled so fucking loud. I was like, yeah, that move's fucking crazy. Use that shit more.
What, back
Wait,
K?
what move was that? Oh,
Factor K.
okay.
Like, I think that was the first time he used it in like the whole set, and I'm like, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Keelik is missing a lot. A lot of these characters got these crazy awesome moves in season 2, and he got like 2288B plus K, and that move's I have a better chance of drawing a piece of paper, like a line on a piece of paper, and hitting someone better. That move is so linear, it's so bad. I'm telling you, man, that move is so bad linear. And I know in the Keelik Discord they're trying to tell me, yeah, but it does like 15 or 20 guard damage, right?
15? No, it only does 12. Who's lying?
Oh, does it 12? Oh, okay. I thought it was 15. I thought it was like 15. I guess it's 12. I was like, yeah.
That was a really good AB, and that's back before like that was like a common thing people were doing. I just want to point that out. AB is a good tool for Keelik to kill step with. It just is.
I don't know. His character, in my opinion, suffers a lot, but I still love him. I still love him nonetheless. It's never gonna change. I'm gonna keep playing him. Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
I know. I know. I've had arguments with some players, like 8-way funds. It was like here we go.
Oh, this is some good. This is well, okay.
I think this is kill because this is
To get this in bracket though, just has to feel cool though, right?
It is, yeah.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, it killed. Yeah,
Dude,
season
if you got
one.
the bounce, if you got the bounce too, I would have been like, yeah, this is because season 1, not a lot of people knew how to actually do the bounce.
Oh, the
3-3-1
Yeah,
1B,
like-
yeah.
yeah.
It was good.
Well, Nemo, you were there, right?
Yeah, I was there.
He's going right back
Yeah, you were there. Were you commenting?
No,
Yeah, you come-
Necromaster wanted Grants, like really
Oh
adamant
yeah,
about
yeah,
Grants,
that's right.
so
Yeah, you weren't doing it on that. Yeah.
we did top 4 and top 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is okay. So yeah, this is where he reset the bracket and hilarity ensues. This just was not making me happy with all that.
I think this is when Ray also like stood up. He's like, "Yeah, let's fucking go," and he sits down. I'm like, "Oh." And like, keep in mind the commentators like seat is like also their same region. It's like there's bias everywhere.
I know it made me mad. Here's the thing, I'm weird. I know most players do worse when they're mad. I do better when I'm mad because I think I'm just gonna stop you. I'm literally just gonna stop you.
Yeah.
I'm doing the things that you want to do. You're making me mad, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's like Ramon.
I'm being serious, man. Every time that I've gotten like close to losing, I do so much better. I don't know what it is. I just do. He got hit by a tech trap, I think, twice now.
Yep.
And there it is. That is Keelix. Look. That's yeah, but that's something that you. I
Only
still
I
want to
do.
say you pioneer. Yeah, because it's
still
only
know
you
I'm
do
doing
it. And it is risky to an extent, but gosh, it's really good. I mean, for his tools, it's like the only really good one he has.
And I know, like, anytime I play people in this game, they get pissed off. It's like, why are you doing that? It's like, because nobody else does it, and so you're gonna fall for it.
Right.
That was good. That was a good bait.
And it's also
yeah.
all he has. Yeah, that was good. That was a good BP on the RE. That was nice.
Yeah, 1A. Now I use that move a lot now, so I mean, I know which situations to keep up with it.
Oh wow.
I gotta say that was good. That was good. Ray's movement right now is looking really nice though. I gotta give it to him. His movement is really good looking.
Ray got the round.
He has had a pretty drastic meter disadvantage though.
GI?
I tried making a read. I don't really do that. Yeah, see, that's
They
proves
actually
like
added that though. Monument 4B, lethal hit on with GI.
I didn't even
Yeah.
see he was back to
No, it's just like I've stopped doing 22Bs out of nowhere, really. That's just one of the things that changed my playstyle. That's because of old caliber too, since I've been playing that again.
No one's punishing that crazily and.
Oh, here we go. Yep, right here.
Oh yeah, when
That-
it drops. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
I just didn't even know what to do. I was that angry.
Yeah.
And then
So sad. So sad.
I was yelling at Nemo. I was yelling at Nemo during
Yeah,
that.
and I was like, I think if my hands were up too, I'm like, huh?
Party Wolf was even like.
I was so angry, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
gonna lie.
I'm there like, dude. I'm like, dude, this sucks.
Is that that golden lever though? Is that that golden lever right there?
Yeah, it was. Tekken.
Midwest boys
I got
only.
third at
Yeah.
Tekken, I think. Yeah.
If you watch Tekken later, you'll see.
Oh boy.
Serious.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can tell just by his movement. You can tell just by KNR's movement.
We are at SoCal.
I was angry. I was going in. You
Yeah.
had me mad, bro. I'm telling you. I don't understand how it works.
At race 0. Holy fuck.
They're going right back in.
Yeah, no, it's some.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
That
Good
was
follow-ups.
brilliant. That was brilliant.
Apparently not here.
It just it became a totally different game after this. I could tell already with my attitude.
Yep, 2-2, not even 2-2B hold. You just let her rip.
And if I don't need to, I won't.
Yeah.
Didn't take any.
I mean, it is a risk to hold it. You might not get anything,
Oh.
See if this man plays better.
or you'll get everything.
Like this.
At this point, after something like that happening. But
Oh, I
he's
tried
definitely
GIing there. It looked like I think I pressed something else.
Oh, this guy's been doing the mind wolf.
misses the throw twice.
The whiff into GI is actually like really dummy good sometimes.
Oh man.
It is. It is.
Get some good damage
Zeph used to do that a lot in
That
2020.
was funny. That's what he gets, man. That's what he gets for doing what happened earlier. Getting robbed as usual.
At least in season 2, they fixed the consistency a little bit. You just don't do 4KB anymore. You do 6k slide B. And then you just get the corner damage with the 6B plus K2.
Too, yeah, but I mean, hell, that might even whiff too. I've had that whiff. I just am not. Keelik's one of the most inconsistent characters, and it makes me very unhappy.
Have you been hit with the 4-4-B2 going through someone's legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, they really designed the hitbox this.
This is my final form and the ring out. Because you get that extension, man.
That ringing me out surprised me actually. I did not expect it to ring out from like it did like the tail like Tekken tailspin animation. I was like, what the hell? I didn't expect it to go that far off to the side.
Yeah, but I mean, Ray really has
1A.
There it is. Another 1A. Another 1A.
4-4-B2. I'm surprised he even stood still there. All right.
Let's see more of that. Because like a lot of people expect
That
Look at those lovely. Look at that. He got the capitalize.
And that time it worked. It couldn't have worked before, but it works that time. This game, bro.
So Oblivion Wing takes the first game here.
So Ray is taking a think here.
Ugh, this game is something else. Yeah, I was catching on at this point. I think he knew.
Mm-hmm. I think he starts switching after this, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah, he switched to. He switched to the other character I practice against.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like,
his top 2 characters are Sophie and Cassandra because of Paco, and the next thing he went to was Cassandra instead of Sophidia. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. What's his face? The other guy was commentating, not Necromaster, but who is the other
Tiz.
guy? Who?
Tiz.
Yeah. He literally told him that I practiced against both those characters, and he still went with Cassandra anyway. I'm like, that was your worst decision.
Well, you know, maybe that's who he felt comfortable with, most comfortable playing in
Yeah,
bracket.
Cassandra just came out, so.
Oh yeah.
It was around that time, yeah. But luckily, it's like a lot of Cassandra's moves kind of look similar still. She's got some new stuff, but like, what is it in this game? 11 KB or
2 KB or 1 KB?
Or AK. I think it's 11 AK. Sorry, the one where she like does that weird mid into a low, like that weird slide.
It's 8. It's 8. It's 8. That's our 8A now. Yeah.
Oh, that's not the old input.
No, the old input, the SE4 input is 8A plus B, and then the SE2 input I don't remember. I think it is 11A.
It's 11 AK in that game.
Yeah.
It was weird, yeah.
4KB, yeah. Now it's the 4KB instead of the 4KK. Just want him off.
The 4KB is good though. That's
4KB. I remember. I think that was around that time with the Mind Wolf and Zephykai incident or whatever. It started because of me on accident though. I remember that because him and I were getting to it. He's like, why would you use 4KB against someone like Sungmina? And I was like, well, I think 4KB is just a good neutral move in general. That's the thing. The wall splat, that pissed me off, yeah. Oh, right here. Right here,
I think that hurt. I think that hurt more than
that. Yeah, that made that a Party Wolf posted that one too. That was funny. At the same
I can't believe. You know what? The fact that you held composure in all this was like maybe even more incredible than anything. Like it's more incredible than like these combos.
Oh my! All right,
I didn't even. I missed the puffer window. I hit AA too early.
You could 6BB.
Gosh.
See, the game just totally changed once he won a set. I was just like, I'm pissed, bro. I'm just not letting you play. And now he went to Cassandra, and I was like, well, this is where I get to pull out the Cassandra knowledge. Well, early Cassandra knowledge, so it's like, I'm gonna win this.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Stonks. Pull out the Jingu staff, the longest weapon in Soul Calibur. Okay, I can't say longest weapon. In Soul Calibur, it looks hella long, but you're gonna whiff everything anyway. I don't know why they did that.
Gotta make it consistent, right?
No, the best weapon in SC2 is Yun Sung's invisible sword. Don't you know? Like that's the best one.
Wrong. Mitsurugi's Damascus sword can literally kill you in like 2 to 3 hits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so funny because It has super strength, but you can't block either. So it's you can GI. You can GI.
So,
That's
so
like
you just feel like a normal Mitsurugi player in
player.
SC2. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
It's super strength, super defense, so you don't really die fast at all either. It takes forever for you to die, but you can't block. You have to GI everything, but it doesn't matter because if he's killing you in 2 hits, why should he care? It's really the most broken weapon in that game, easy. Maxi has that too, I think, on his Vajra or whatever it's called.
I'm still a fan of the Invisible Sword. Anyway, to these cast matches. Did you feel uncomfortable playing the Cassandra? Okay.
No, I know what's coming up.
Oh, he didn't. He could have killed you off of that.
I know.
Bro, for the
He's right
past
about
20 minutes,
16.
there's a ton of shit both players could have killed each other on.
Well, not really KNR, but
That's
there was
hard. Did you see that? Yeah, that shield throw into that. That's hard to do. I had to plan that perfectly. Like I had to space that perfectly when he does that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Bro, you like brushing off that's cleaning your clothes right there, bro.
It's hard to do that, but I felt really good when it happened. I was like perfectly spacing it. This is one of those characters where Keelik fights. They can't fight close range. You will not want that. Xianghua, it's a little bit fine.
Nobody was doing that back then. That's awesome.
What, duck in the 22 AA, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
Unless you
miss
had legacy
this.
knowledge.
It was the old, I know, I do too. I was
I
just about to
miss
say the
this
old
so
combo.
much.
That was minus 14, right? And then they
It's
changed
minus 16. But, no, it's always minus 16, but it doesn't matter. You got a decent.
He doesn't know about the 2A slide B.
Yeah, dude, no one knows it's minus 16. I've gotten away with GIing it a few times after that. Alright, 2A plus B, goaded.
Here you go, the 1A stuff.
Bonk.
I tried making him duck. I do that mind game too. I duck on purpose, make them duck. If you watch my Soul Calibur 3 match with Linkors, I did two 1A plus Bs in a row to hit him in like the nuts, and then I ducked on purpose and made him freak out. So he ducked for a second and then got back up, and I did another one. I like doing that to people. I like making them duck on purpose. Soul Calibur, I'm different with that. I'll admit that too. With Soul Calibur, I think that's where composure comes from, is because of Tekken. I don't twitch duck. I don't like twitch ducking. I will go with my gut.
Tekken you gotta commit, man. Yeah, you gotta commit.
I get robbed here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have jumped. It's so easy to jump and I just missed it. That was my view.
All right, I like that.
1A plus 2A plus B. People make fun of me. They're like, you won't use that in real life. The next thing you know.
No. People
Grand finals in bracket.
I use that shit.
I do it against everybody, and people think I'm crazy for it. I don't care. I usually use I don't usually that was start of round. It's kind of scrubby for me to do that. I like doing it on people like weird far away whiffs where they're trying to look for something. And Cassandra's I can hit Cassandra with it a lot of time.
We should talk about how you just pieced this Cassandra's health bar down to like nothing, and like with just pokes. Like there were no combos in this whole round.
Oh,
go back on that. That was the ultimate mind game. I would you go back.
You let go guard.
Yeah, I literally was just playing a mind game. I was just making him. I was letting they like, is he gonna press anything? I'm like, I'm open. You gotta, and then I just 4-8 him.
I did that too.
I do remember Sandman in chat saying, why'd you waste a whole bar? I'm like, because it wasn't gonna kill.
Yeah, you do have to.
It's very scaled on that, so I had to do that. 4-AA. No one jumps that. Like only people play like Soul Calibur 3 and 4 jump that really.
I usually monument it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Kayane likes to 6A plus B with Xianghua.
Oh,
that's smart.
Harry does that too. That motherfucker. Fucking love that guy, but he's way too good. Oh. Z.
Oh, no!
No! Well, actually, yes, but you know.
Yeah, you got hit by it.
You know, back parry just gets invalidated by step 2G.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, this is
no
OS.
one does it in practice. It's really weird.
I mean, Paco does it all the time to me, so I have to tell people that because it's like it's the perfect OS against back parry.
Oblivion Wing.
Nice
There it
combo.
is. There it is.
That was such.
You
Yeah, I
said,
think
give me
I think
that.
I,
Give me
like,
that
up to you. I go up to
championship.
you. I'm like, good
Give
shit,
me
bro.
that.
Yeah.
This man is losing.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
the
Look,
marbles in a good side.
there's me in the back right there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's me in the back.
Necromaster, always good commentating. Always good hanging out
I
with
don't
you.
think I've ever
I'm
actually.
Tiz.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude in the orange, that was the guy that was shit talking me the whole time. That dude
Oh.
was fucking annoying.
Oh man.
Whoever you are, you shit.
All right, all right.
Do I have another match? Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. This is Combo Breaker 2019 as well. So this is like tournament after tournament after tournament.
Like yeah,
I
so
would have went to this tournament. I have to preface this. I would have went to the
I felt so bad. Yeah, I felt so bad because I know I could have done better here.
Man.
So, I'm like a lot more. Even though I'm not playing Soul Calibur 6, I know I'm gonna be playing probably since Combo Breaker's coming up. I will probably be playing for the next month on that game. So, need to get my practice in. But I played good, but they were knowledge checking me. I lost to 2 Yoshis. I lost to Boom last game, last round. He rung me out actually.
Yoshi's Soul Charge though, yeah, Yoshi's Soul Charge is kind of ridiculous. Like, and this is also back when he still had his reverse ring out with the Brave Edge.
If he uses Super Dragonfly, Keelik literally has no moves that hit him in the air.
Yeah, at least not in season 1.
Yeah, finally has pillars, but yeah, I have to be in Soul Charge to use that.
1A? How did I know?
Oh, didn't I hit him with like 4 in a row or something?
Yeah, some shit like that.
It's the mind game, man. I was doing really good though. I don't know. It just losing the Boom the first time when I was about to win last hit. It just kind of hurt. And then losing the Geo because a little bit of knowledge check on my part, and also it's just like I won the first 2 rounds against Geo and he just brought back 3. It was kind of rough, but whatever. I didn't shake his hand. I felt really salty, but I shook his hand outside. It's like I don't really get salty in brackets no more. If you beat me, you beat me fair and square. It means it's my fault, or yeah, you know, there's nothing else about it.
Good backstep on that.
This was just me remembering what ArcSight did at
yeah.
That's all this bracket this set was. Oh, here.
Yeah, we didn't say this earlier, but ArcSight got 3rd at Mid South. And so Brandon had fought him there.
He got second.
No, he got second.
He got second. Okay.
Mick got
you
third.
got third. Oh, no, Mick. Yeah. Mick got third.
I got 4th.
Yeah,
I got
4th.
4th at Mid South. Yeah.
I was trying to go for 5th place. That was my goal, and I got 9th. I was pretty salty about that tournament. All right, and then I don't know if people. Oh wait, no, this is when Keelik didn't really have that Oki, but yeah, that's where you get hit by back parry B and die.
Yeah, nobody really dealt with the back parry B situation well back then.
Oh, and RI wasn't in the game back then either. Like, it just didn't exist.
Like,
So
you know,
you couldn't parry guard breaks.
I'll say this right now, it's kind of funny to me because ArcSight had that, like, you know, crazy confidence when he first fought me in Mid-South. He was feeling all happy, jumping around, being an idiot. And it's like, his smile and optimism, gone.
Yep, he's like, oh, fuck.
It's like, as soon as he got on stage with me here, it just wasn't there. Like,
Serious business. Serious business.
It was serious business. He chose the song. Yeah, we were talking about the music. He was choosing Soul Calibur 1 music. I was like, good. I'll listen to that.
Song. Wait, that's Soul
he didn't really have the headset on, so he's just listening it through the outside. But I needed the headset. I don't know. I need to buy that headset, the Astro, with the thing on it, because you can't hear shit. It's beautiful. I don't want to hear people.
I'm like the opposite. I need crowd, like, I don't care if they're shit talking me or they're like hyping me up. I need crowd music. Or, like,
I can't stand that. I don't want to hear anybody.
If they're cheering for me, like if somebody close, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind that. But it's not even the shit talking either. It's just like I prefer just not hearing. I like listening to the game. The game is very. I don't know. It just brings its own feeling when you listen to the game
It
itself.
puts you in. It puts you in the place where you need to be. You know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
you're
game.
playing.
It's
So
what you're doing.
yeah.
You keep trying to monument 2-2 AA.
I do, yeah.
Nice step.
Ooh, in the
Yeah.
rush.
I got the late hit, so I had to do that to finish it off the combo.
That was beautiful. You actually
Yeah.
made him with 6-6B,
33.
which is like a damn near impossible.
33B, yeah. 33B is like Nightmare's best friend move, so it's like I know to look for it. This is a matchup Keelik loses as well, but this is one I'd suffer more than Ivy, but not too bad.
Doesn't want a 3AA. Yep, that's a good thing
Oh,
on
that was a
Arcsight's
good
part.
jump kick. Yeah, that was a good
9K's
jump kick.
cracked.
Boosh.
Bonk. Oh, he's fucking.
Oh no!
No, wait, what?
Uh,
Wait, that does more damage?
yeah,
Maybe
and
I
then
should
I
do
did
that.
this part. Yeah.
Yeah, flex, flex, flex.
The
I did not
flex.
have that. I think this is the only round he wins right here. I think he wins this round, and then I just win the set after.
Nice pressure. Uh-oh. Are you ready to be crushed? Let's find out. Such a cool quote.
You just walk away.
I felt kind of bad. Oh yeah, fucking drill Heath.
Boom.
I felt kind of bad during this tourney though, cause what's that guy's name? Go Indie, I think. Yeah, he was the Sung Mina player, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was like feeling really confident, and during casuals, I took like 11 games in a row.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
I felt really kind of bad. Like I remember he was like doing pretty good with other stuff, but it's like because of Paco also playing Sung Mina at first before Cassandra came out. He played Sophie, Sung Mina, and then when Cassandra came out, that's when that happened. So
This is true.
I felt comfortable with the Sung Mina matchup too. I was
You
learning
could've
all the
just eaten
I was
right
learning
there.
all the characters that people suffered with, and I was okay with that.
Oh yeah, you're
That was
good.
There it is.
yeah,
There it is. There it is.
that's crazy because in season 2 that would barely kill. Oh my dude, watching the health fly down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really salty during this set. I should not have been. He played good.
Oh, okay, we'll go.
Look at
back.
that. I'm about to win every
We
time.
come right in on the tragedy.
It's not even because like in my opinion, I didn't even think Yoshi was good, obviously, right? The character's never been bad in a game. Yoshi's always
No, he
But-
kind of hasn't.
during
I
this
think in
time.
SC6 Yoshi is kind of cracked though. I don't like it. I think he's a little bit too good. His soul charge is like, hey, you want to be putting a mix up in neutral? Like
He's
just going
literally
to
always
Dragonfly? It's like, come
He's always
on,
been one of
dude.
in every game, he's always been like a top 10 character, in my opinion. And 1 and 2 and
Yeah, but in this
Three.
shit it's a bit ridiculous.
in 4 he had 4 is when they introduced Dick Punch. So I mean, like good Dick
285B?
Punch. Yeah,
Dunk.
dude, like 4 Dick Punch was where that character like thrived, and then 5 had super strong door knocker and the crazy Oki, and then 6 they just gave him a lot. But it's like, in my opinion, me losing to Yoshi twice was not because of Yoshi. It was due to my own inexperience with the character. No one played him that I've played online really, or anyone that got to play in person. So
Was Magic playing when you were?
Magic, no, not that during that time.
Yeah,
Damn.
he hadn't come out yet. Yeah,
I think Paco was there, but Magic was the only person to make me mad in like casuals, and then like you just saw me.
I heard about that.
You saw me destroy that man after I was hella mad. It was like, oh my. Paco
Like,
was
it's
like, what
a-
the fuck
that
was
was a
that?
fun set.
The way I lost the Geo was just like due to. It felt like I was listening to scrubby stuff, but at the same time, it's my fault for not knowing. It's whatever. It's what comes when you don't get to play the character enough. So
Yeah, that back parry was
And it's
a little
also
sus.
this character's fault for being busted. I mean,
I literally don't think I don't think it's him being busted because like I didn't mind the character. I still don't mind the character in this game. Be honest with you.
I think his
Okay.
soul charge is busted.
To be honest with you, this would be the game I prefer fighting Yoshi in almost any game besides 3. And 3's not like I'd say 3's his worst game probably.
Yeah.
I also
body
think it's
move.
bravish. Yoshi with meter generally is not something
Oh.
that's that fun to deal with. But yeah.
Yeah, see. I'm like hitting him with some crazy stuff. I felt like I should have won the set if I'm hitting him with crazy stuff. But generally, Gio's a really nice guy, so I mean, I really shouldn't have been mad. I felt kind of bad for not shaking his hand at the end.
Look at this mix up. Look at this mix up. You got all that just from a 50-50.
Oh, you can't even tech that. Oh, because he was face down. Oh, wait. Wait.
Oh
Dick punch.
no.
2-8 slightly.
Just punch. The
Yeah,
just
it's
punch
hard.
got
I mean,
you. The
like
Manji
I said,
fist.
see, this wasn't due to Worky Yoshi. This was all me, and I'm not afraid to admit it. It's whatever. I like
Try to GI there.
You
that
know you should step there.
they're doing stuff I didn't know, and that's how you gotta win sometimes. To be honest with you, I know a lot of people struggle against Keelik back then because no one played Keelik, so it was just like me and Party Wolf until
You know people still hate Keelik?
I know I hate a bunch of Keelik.
Weirdest thing. That's the weirdest thing ever to me. Like, out of all the characters you can hate in this
Well,
game,
it's because, like, they'll see me do dumb shit.
See, I think that's a buff. I think that's a buff Keelik kind of needs because that would have came in handy there. It's just like if they took it out in this game. It's only in this. It's only not in this game.
For
A
what?
monument not stopping kicks and back parry not stopping kicks, because that was in every other game. You could stop kicks with monument tribute or monument back parry.
Oh, good old tribute. I see you.
That stuff still makes people mad.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
that's
know.
And I
not-
got here.
Tribute
I died
back.
here. See, I didn't
What
know
hap-
any
what-
better.
yeah, this character's so down. I mean, I honestly fuck balance. I don't care about balance, but this is a little bit too good. Like, I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I was mad. All I had to do is sidestep.
No, you made the mistake in sidestepping.
I know Gio was
That's why
kind of
you
like.
died.
I know Gio wanted to beat me because I didn't really mean to talk shit. It wasn't mean to talk shit, but like I was like, why is he fighting Linkords like that? He's getting hit by a bunch of stuff because he lost to Linkords like really really badly. Linkords was just out neutral, like he's just outdoing him and everything. And yeah, I know he heard me, but I didn't really mean to like hurt him with it. But it was more like, dude, you're getting hit by everything, bro.
That's
You
okay.
really
You
were.
almost you at least did not almost get beat up by Shinblade.
Oh no, I got beat up by Shinblade in Tekken 7 though.
Oh yeah, no,
It was like-
he almost fought me in real life.
Oh, what happened? What?
Okay, so at Grand Old Game Room, my first tournament ever, Shinblade
Yeah.
was playing Bullet Clip, who was like a Keelik player at the time, and he was playing Shinblade's Wrath, and it was getting close, and I'm like, wait, this shit's free, you just 2-2B him, and then after the match ended, he stood up, was like, alright, who the fuck said that? And then I walked out the room.
Who bitches this? Who bitch this in?
Yeah.
I love Shinblade. Dude's funny.
Yeah.
We had a good set though during that was KIT 2019. I beat HBR and that was surprising to me. Hot Boy Rob. He was a very good American player. The 1A break and the 1A is the real game. In SoCal, okay,
It's a real
so
mix.
yeah, it kind of is, yeah. In Soul Calibur 2 and 3, it literally is. In Soul Calibur 2 and 3, if you break 1A, he's like plus 20 something. You get free moves. Yeah, you didn't know it. Yeah, he gets a free 3B and free like anything almost.
What? Wait, I want this.
I know he's like plus 23 if I recall, or plus 21 I think, because I get free 3B on 1A breaker. Well, 1A plus B and 3A plus B. It's what I'm used to. So what I do is I just go for another one.
Oh.
See, like I said, I started off strong 2 rounds, and then he just brings it back because of he's doing crazy stuff I don't know about. Some of the stuff he's actually just stopping me on.
Mentally,
Like Dragonfly.
Fundamentally, he's also just like stepping where he needs to be.
If I could
Yeah.
tell myself one thing for back then, it would have been as soon as he gets in Dragonfly, just GI. I didn't know that. That's just the stopping of it.
Med K is plus 8, so most options will lose to GI. Anytime outside of it, you just AB.
I don't get frustrated like this anymore in tournaments. It's kind of nice. I don't know why I always used to.
And that's one of the best things you can do with Soul Charge Healing. You pop it right away, especially if you know it's the last round. Who cares?
See, he's running away, and that's the right thing to do in Keelik against Soul Charge. I'm wasting life to go and fight him. He 2-0s me on this. It's so sad because like I'm like winning in this situation technically.
Oh no!
Oh, the GI. The GI.
Yeah, I didn't take his hand. See, I was so mad at him. I was so mad. I don't know why. I didn't have to be. It's my fault.
Yeah, that's a big rub.
That's whatever. I went outside and told him good games, and we talked for a bit. Then he's actually pretty chill, dude.
Let's see, 3. Is this one?
You want to do? You can do that or Soul Calibur 2. It don't matter.
Oh, you guys played in Calibur 2 as well?
No. Just like we only played in Soul Calibur 3 for Link Wars.
Sure. What's a good Soul Calibur 2?
I'd say right now that's probably the highlight of my Soul Calibur career. Even though I've had those good ones, type in Jimmy Pikachu Choi. He's old school. I beat him, and Paco. I told Paco, and Paco's like, "Holy shit!" Jimmy Pikachu Choi.
That's impressive. Jimmy Pikachu's been playing for.
That's the first one.
years.
I lost that one. If you want, like, we can go through that one or whatever. But there's the second one. He just totally destroys me in the first match. It was just bad, and so I had to change playstyles to Turtle. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
I could probably find it.
Well, yeah, but you don't really enter Calibur 6 all that much either, and you don't really do online tournaments either as well.
No, I know, because what's his face? I know John Nitty's like, you should be playing in these online tournaments. I feel like you'd be making money and winning and stuff. And I'm like, I just don't care for Soul Calibur 6. It's I just don't have fun playing it no more. I have to have fun while I'm playing in tournaments.
Right.
Soul Calibur 2 is definitely one of those games where I love playing. I just love playing the game. Here you go.
All right, let's see.
In the first set in top 6, he washed me. I'll admit it, he washed me really bad 3-0. So I had to turtle up. A little bit because Xianghua's obviously crazy, mad, strong. So this is the game where Xianghua and Ivy and Valdo kind of ruled the game. So he went to losers actually through Klob. Klob played Berserker.
Oh yeah, no, Club ended up winning SC2, right?
Yeah, he did. I wasn't prepared to fight Klob. I have to be ready to fight him. He plays a way that I have to be ready. If I'm not ready for him, I'll lose to him. It's just as simple as that. I was prepared to fight JPC because he was the highlight in what I was ready for. That's who I was wanting to fight. I did not want to lose against him again, so.
Oh, he plays Yunsun.
No, he doesn't. He plays Xianghua.
Oh, he plays Xianghua.
Yeah, he's old school. He's won against a lot of players. He beat Eris. He got second. He got second at Combo Breaker 2017, which is when everybody was playing. Like all the top players were playing for Soul Calibur 2. Like there was Thuggish Pond, there was Eris, there was Flo. Everybody was playing that year, and he got second.
There was like a random resurgence for the game or something. But it was cool. It's cool.
So, I felt like if I beat somebody of this caliber, I think I could do really well in Soul Calibur 2 if they start putting it in places, especially with the character.
Somebody of this caliber in this caliber.
Oh, you could like.
Yeah, I know, right? This is the game where
2A or 22A.
Huh?
You cancel 22A.
Yeah, she just walks at you. Yeah, she just walks at you.
22A, AB cancel is Keelik's like it's a shield. It's his shield. Okay, go back to that. There you go. That's something you have to know. Back more. That right there. So like pause when I start doing tribute. Right here. Pause. Tribute ducks highs, mids, and lows.
What?
It only gets hit by things that are grounded.
Wait, that's hella good.
So that gets around a lot of Xianghua's game plan. There's risk to it though. Every option besides B kind of retracts, but you can sidestep it. Every option is very, very punishable. But if you know where to throw it out in a mind game, you will win a lot. You will win a lot like that. See, I have to know when he's gonna 3A.
It's
And
basically like I just want to become invincible right now.
yeah,
But you will pay for it if they got it.
Yeah, and also has an AGI. The AGI is bees that come down. So like say Cassandra's first B in BB, I can GI that.
Oh.
Which is
It'll AGI that.
hilarious. Which is hilarious because the move itself, when he does tribute, he's doing the split, so it's a tech crouch, so it'll duck most horizontals, right? And so he auto GIs bees, which is what you want to use to punish him for ducking. And so it's like
Yeah.
it feels like you're getting cheesed a little bit. I personally don't want to see this move come back, but I'm sure a lot
I
of
love the
Keelik
move.
players do.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
I'm
you
sure a lot
could
of Keelik
cancel
players.
you could cancel 2-2-AB into like a B6 kind of thing?
2-2-AB is just cancel. It's just guard cancelable. So it's like
He's doing the B6.
So he's doing
after.
that,
Yep.
and then he B6s.
Yeah, I can do anything after it.
That's
it's
hella cool.
I get we'll go through the Jur match as well. Like only part of it. I'll show you stuff like that only if you've really played Keelik, because JPC didn't know the stuff I was doing either. I've had to watch Japanese matches on how to play Keelik. Really, I was like really invested in Soul Calibur 2 because I was like, I wonder how this game really works with Keelik, because I know Keelik's not very often played. Like I know Neo Outlaw played him, and like Silent Wall played him. Those are like the only two players that I knew that played Keelik. Okay, so after that, I missed it though. After the break on 1A plus B that he just broke the low throw, I get a free 3B off that.
Yeah, and that combos, right?
Yeah, it true combos. And so it's a messed up situation, and that's what I'll show you in the Jur match, just the one part. Jur is very good. I feel bad. I took Jur's money in the beginning of the day before we even played. We money matched $40 and I won 10-4.
Damn.
I'm a big guy. I like going big or go.
What was it? K slide B? That one? Or B slide K? B
slide K.
Yeah, I want that to come to
yeah,
Soul Calibur 7.
It's a weird looking move, but it's cool. It's very fast recovery. That's why it's pretty good. Stops throws.
They should just make it plus. Or that move where he pokes you with the pole and then kicks the staff sideways. They should make that plus.
Oh yeah, it's like A plus K. It's like 4B A plus K or some shit. That's what I wanted for them to do for 4BB. For Soul Calibur 6. Just take that shit out and add that, like, kick the staff thing.
JPC would punish it. JPC would punish it sometimes, but he needed to punish Tribute A because he can while crouching 3B it. It's huge. He gets a huge combo, huge damage. He needed to start doing it. He does it later, but it's just too late after that.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
That's what he needs to do. He also, when I do 22 AAA, he tech jumps it with.
Oh my gosh, what is that? It looked like the 2-2B just went through you.
Wait.
Bad hitboxes is all that was.
Oh no, it's not bad hitboxes. In old Soul Calibur games, like horizontals don't have a 360 property on them, like fucking SC6. So, and I love SC6, but they just don't. So they'll hit in a certain space and a certain horizontal space in front of them. But you can, if you're early enough, you can step some horizontals.
Horizontals, yeah. You can step 22A in this game. He did it earlier. I actually think, you can step 22A in Soul Calibur 6. I don't think that has a 360.
Oh, you can like talk shit in loading screen too.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things.
I miss that. I miss.
Can we please bring that back for SC7? I would love it.
He's like, how is that?
All right.
Can we also bring back 2P outfits? I mean, please. I'd buy them.
I would too. Yeah.
I'd even buy.
There's so much pushback for Keelik's moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Keelik is Soul Calibur 6 is stupid, bro. I'm sorry to say.
He's actually a mid-range character.
He's actually a
kind of long-range character. Yeah.
See, duck slows. It's so messed up, bro. No, but Soul Calibur 6 he's a long-range character. He's got 2 long-range moves, 44B and 44AA.
Bro,
besides that, he's nothing. What do you mean long-range? Those moves are not even that great either. They're with punishers or like sidestep stopper. One is a sidestep stopper. Besides that, who cares?
Bro, that move is
he's
sick.
Long range. And at this point, dude, everybody's got longer range than Keelik at that point because
Oh, yeah.
Maxi's got what? Maxi's got 66 A plus B.
Uh-huh.
That's wrong.
66A. What's the auto GI on that poke move you're doing with the kick, Brandon?
If I recall, I think. Are you talking about
the one that Nemo said he liked?
Oh,
yeah.
BSIK?
Yeah, what's the auto GI on that?
Yeah, I can't. I just do it, not thinking. I think it's horizontals and grabs.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like high or mid horizontals and grabs. I think it's mid horizontals and grabs. And Monument's
cool.
the same way. Oh, I don't know if you know this.
Okay,
so
it looks smooth. It looks smooth. Yeah, look how smooth it is.
That was such a nice move. I like that I did that. I did the cancel sidestep 22B.
Mm-hmm.
So since you can monument and back parry kicks,
mm-hmm.
I can monument Crybaby, and it'll pick them back up, and I can hit them. Yeah, I didn't do it during this set.
That's actually pretty huge though. That could be really good for this matchup. Like
it would be, yeah.
Huge.
But I already got 3A plus K in this game. The little poke on the ground, like the 1B in Soul Calibur 6, that stops Crybaby as a whole. So I prefer doing that. I prefer not making just a read on it. I prefer just stopping.
Right.
Play it safe.
Oh, that's a combo?
No, he just Crybaby, and I went over Crybaby with the cartwheel.
Oh, what? Oh, he teched out of it.
No, small characters, it'll whiff sometimes.
Oh.
From afar.
Oh. I would also be down if FC7 was just Soul Calibur 2 remaster.
I would be too.
It doesn't actually look so cool.
That was the right punish. That was good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I would want though for there to be some cool combos. But yeah. I wouldn't mind it either.
See, I can play. Okay. Just go back like 10 seconds. This whole time he has to think of a way to get in. All this. He has to think of a way to get in. This is what I liked about Keelik. The passive aggressiveness he's got to think of a way to get in. And Eris is right about that too. This was definitely Keelik's best game for creativity, and I 100% agree. This game was awesome for Keelik. It was just.
Oh my.
I made that read. When he's from afar, he likes to do 6B plus K, and it's cancelable. But I knew he was gonna go for it, so.
There's like so much cancel shit he could do.
Yeah, see, 6A I was talking about earlier. Yeah, that just stops everything. You gotta be careful. Whereas in KB is awesome, but you can GI sidestep it, so you gotta be careful. I'm actually playing a turtle, or not even really turtle. I am playing passive aggressive. I'm actually playing a way where.
Oh my gosh.
Keelik actually has range.
You're actually playing like the character looks like he should play.
I feel like Soul Calibur 6 does not portray that very well at all. Everybody can just outrange him at that point. That's why at this point you may as well just play an up-close game with him, because it feels like mid-range in that game just is not his. It's not sometimes in his favor, even though it's his main thing. I feel like sometimes he just suffers. Also, 4A being -4 on hit, I feel like is robbery. It's like it was one of the things he needed to be good.
Oh, for it to be 0 on hit.
Yeah, at least 0. In these games, it's plus, if I recall. Yeah, and Soul Calibur, it's funny. In this game, it's punishable. In Soul Calibur 3, it's fully safe. Yeah, on block 2A, it's 2A in those games. In these games, yeah.
I love the cancel gameplay. I actually kind of missed that.
Yeah, I do too. That's also creativity. Just the guard cancels. I love that kind of stuff. Cancels and stances are like one of my favorite things for characters or in a game's mechanics.
Oh my god, and the way he takes a step back, this looks so good.
Look how fast breaks.
That was a great punch.
That hit, lol.
Okay,
there was an interaction there. Back? Yeah, you kind of missed it. Yeah.
Okay, that's Soul Calibur 2 HD online specific stuff. That doesn't happen in original 2.
Oh, okay.
That's stupid stuff. It's dumb.
Well, it looks like Jimmy Pikachu is getting way more aggressive though. He's tired of just keep out gameplay. Like he's like, nah, I want to get in there.
I have to be careful because the stage.
Oh yeah, it looks really small.
It is. The stages, the games that I won were all on big stages. But he also has to be careful because Keelik has one of the best ring out games. But usually because the way Xianghua works, he's gonna get the aggression. Like right now, this
That was
one,
so
like,
good. That was so good. So
Oh my!
you're literally using the invincibility frames of that move just to stop his approach. Like and you're doing it from like midish range. That's really
yeah,
good.
it reaches really far. So
Wait,
Yeah,
it took
does,
how much life from that?
oh yeah, one counter hit, they all hit.
Oh.
I couldn't really get a better combo because Xianghua's a small character, so just 6A is probably my best option. He can air control out of the rest, so.
Oh, it's so good. He literally can't play a normal Xianghua game against Keelik. That's like
I know, and I really think this is one of those matchups where Xianghua doesn't lose any matchups, and I agree with that, what Era said, but this is one of those matchups that could be 50-50 because of Keelik's game plan.
Yeah, I agree.
A character that's technically, what, they count Keelik as like low tier?
Apparently he's second worst in the game.
They think Sung Mina's better because of her frame data and her 3B, but I truly think Keelik's better because of stances and evasion. And also while crouching 3B. I used it more against the Pope. It was kind of sad we didn't get that match recorded because that was one of the best matches I've played in a while too, with this one. The Pope played way different characters, and he plays Nightmare and Astral.
Oh, this stage is pretty.
Yep, and look how big it is. Guess what?
No ring out. Oh no, you can ring out into the water, right?
You can, but it's huge. So
yeah.
That's all I need. I can play.
It's funny you say that, Nemo. I think this is like my favorite stage in the game.
It looks cool. Look at the background.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Yeah.
This was PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Well, for me it was GameCube, but yeah, same generation. This is the unofficial SC2 training stage.
Yeah. This was very, very close. See, he did that right. Go back like 10. I can say like 10 seconds, or that right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he walked forward. He did that move that moves forward.
Speed plus K has a tech jump.
If he's from so good.
It is. It's very, very good, and he used it very correctly. Because if he blocked it from too far, he might not have gotten the while crouching 3B.
Yeah, that was actually brilliant. That was really good on his part.
He even reacted to that somehow. I don't know how I didn't even finish it. He reacted. I'm like, okay.
So it looks like KNR is getting a little bit too overzealous right now. But
he read that.
Damage.
He read that. Okay, and I even said,
wait. What was that? A GI?
Yeah.
It's a parry. Yeah, it's a
parry.
It's 4G.
Okay, so I literally said, if you heard it in the background, it said, oh shit, that was good. Because he knew my pattern on that, so that means I had to stop.
What's the difference between parry and GI?
Okay, so repel is front GI, what you're used to looking at. That stops highs and mids. And repels stop mids and lows.
Yeah, so repel is a front GI. I call 4G the back GI parry. And yeah, it stops mids and lows. It also gives you a lot of plus frames. Like there's a mix up in this game where you can walk around and get a back throw. And because of that, you can force the opponent to duck and do a launcher also. So there's a slight mix up with it.
Yeah, it's like they can re-GI then put themselves back forward, but it's like parries are better for some characters, and for other characters, it's not worth it. Voldo and Keelik both do very well with parries. So I'm kind of glad to have one of those type of characters, because some characters would prefer just staying away and not. They prefer repel. Repels are super fast, and they can get away with better situations off it.
Okay, that makes sense. And 22A looked like what fucking I-18, like that shit is hella fast.
Keel's got some secret moves in this game too. 6AA into cartwheel. That's one. It doesn't
love
tell
secret moves in fighting games. Can we bring those back? Can we please? Oh,
I do
I
too.
love it.
Taki's got, actually, I didn't know Taki has one. She shoots. You ever look at Greed? Remember in Soul Calibur 3, and he has that fire move. He shoots it upward.
Mm-hmm.
She has it kind of like that, but it shoots like blue sparks upward instead. In this game,
That's cool.
in 2. I didn't know that. Yeah.
I'd be
Nice.
willing to bet everybody has at least like one secret move, just because it's just the way the game is designed. It's so cool.
Yeah. See, now I'm like, see, I'm playing at a range because this was my plan before. This was my plan before, is to play at a range. He punished that very nicely.
Wait, KNR, did you just cancel? Did you just cancel that move? Like, go
Which one?
back like 10 seconds, really quickly. That.
Oh, it's just
That
B.
you just
Yeah.
like canceled.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like
Cancel?
canceled B. Yeah.
I will
Okay.
say SC6BB is like kind of one of the best things Keelik's ever gotten.
Yep, I agree. But it's like, if I want that B back, it should just be 2BB. In which it's like, it's that input, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah,
it is.
2BB, yeah.
So that's correct in my opinion, yeah. So this round made me very happy because I could tell he was on the edge. 2K into that, and that's a frame trap. So I have to be careful. Oh, go back actually like 10 seconds, I guess then. So that move right there, while raising KB.
Yeah.
On counter hit, that's true. So I get a combo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very, very strong. And if you don't hit the first hit but counter hit the second one, I get the 1A plus B or 3A plus B attack throw off of it.
Oh, wow.
So they get launched into the air high enough, and I get that. And if they break it, I get back into the 3B situation, or a mix up in the 1A plus B.
Oh my gosh, that's like almost Guilty Gear level.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
so what I
so-
liked here, so you do the cancel, and instead of doing B6 or whatever, you go for that. That's why he got hit by that.
Yeah. I tricked him on that.
And then
Oh, right here, because
Uh-huh.
I whiffed something. I whiffed something again, and I went right back into it because he's trying to whiff punish.
Yep, and then boom, and then oh yep, and then got hit.
Perfect too. Gosh, that's some nice.
Alright. Old school definitely lost that one.
Have you seen this before? We'll see it later. Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
and I guess we don't have to go through the whole thing. Just the one part that I want to tell you about with the like how I told you about the counter hit while raising KB
Yeah.
into the attack throw.
Yeah.
We could just go to one instance where it works off of a move most people wouldn't expect. Because I know JPC said whoa because he's never seen that before either.
Yeah. So
Go to, I guess it'd be the timestamp of 4 minutes. Just go to 4 minutes and you'll see it. It surprised him. Oh, that's me and JPC again.
oh wait, which video? Oh, do you already send me the video?
I think so, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I think so.
There it is. Yeah, Jur. Go to 4 minutes and you'll see it.
All right.
So he has the Festival of the Dead throws where you have to input it like
Yeah.
separately. It's not like, yeah, right here. I can get the attack throw off this,
What?
and it does crazy damage. And if they break it, I get the 3v situation, so I get even more damage. So they're forced to take it at that. They're forced to take it at that point.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Keelik's got some amazing stuff in this game, and that's why I agree with Eris on that too. Yeah, this was definitely Keelik's best game for creativity. He was just fun to play. I'll admit it. The character was awesome.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, me too is very strong 50-50s in this game. This is the game where I'd say this and 4 were definitely Mitsu's like 50-50 strong, very strong 50-50 game.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only game he wins because I won the first 2, and then I won the next one after. I remember.
This is losers finals or top 6? Oh, top 6.
Top 6. I lost to JPC and I went straight to Jur. And
Is Jur like a really old school player?
who?
Jur.
Yeah, he is too. Yes. Jur, the Pope, and JPC. All these dudes they're old school.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Pope's match isn't on here, sadly, but I played what's his name, Ninja Guy. I didn't know he's old school too. He played Chunghwa.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden, I love that game, man.
Not Ninja Guy, Ninja Guy.
Well, Ninja Guy 445, the Viola player.
Yeah.
He won Soul Calibur 5 at Winter Brawl. He was like, I finally won. I'm like, damn. Good shit.
Oh, did he win? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he beat
that bracket was kind of funny because Yoki beat Sane, I beat Yoki, and then Sane beat me. I'm like, come on. I barely lost.
Shiba in 5 was so fun. Like, I had so much fun playing him.
He's fun. I don't like him as a character, but he is fun nonetheless. I did a Soul Calibur 4 combo there.
So you entered every single one?
Yeah, no, I didn't get to play in 4, sadly. See, I can keep going back for it because he's forced to take it. I'm plus. I'm so plus. You just have to sit there and take it.
Wait. 2-2 AB cancel is plus?
No.
Okay.
I'm just safe on it.
Oh, okay. But the
It's just
pushback
like
is so far.
I know. Not only is it pushback, I move back.
Yeah, that too.
So it's good all around.
This Mitsurugi is very aggressive.
Yes, he is. See, that's what he's known for. He literally calls himself Gorilla Jur because he presses buttons, really. He knows he does, but
that would have
nonetheless,
6.
That was a great jump back.
This would be the game to do it. Even though this game's super defensive, this would be the one game you could do it. So I've seen people super defensive and super defensive.
He said it micro step, and that was cool. That was really cool. Oh, punish that.
Oh.
Good game. 3-1 for KNR.
Nice.
He will be in top 4 now. Good stuff.
Look at this dude.
There's the Pope right there, and Knight, yeah, and Oko-san. There's Klob.
Fucking Klob.
Have to find a way to clobber that berserker or Atroth.
That was funny. What the hell, Klob?
Thanks, Klob.
Oh man.
I'm trying to get some numbers.
Klob won like almost everything. All right, so this is the part where we actually make the card.
Look at my face, bro.
Schmexy, bro.
It's where my webcam froze. It was funny. I took a picture. Guys, no, I couldn't. A.
All right.
Notes about me. A.
Yeah. Well, any notes you want to add for yourself?
I feel like I should contribute a decent amount here.
Tribute abuser.
I played KNR so much.
Wait, what? Killick what?
Keelik lover.
I could do one better.
There you go. Setsuka Sideho. There you go.
You put side piece to make it more.
Yeah, fair enough. What would be another word for execution heavy? That's the only thing I'd say, because I'm obviously I'm a guy that loves execution. So
okay, we got like an execution bar for you right here that when we start doing
okay, cool.
Yeah, we got graphs like and shit. Yeah. Paco, you want to see anything?
Let's say
smartest player on the fucking planet.
On the fucking street. No, he's very good at making reads. Offensively, very good at making offensive reads. Defense isn't bad, but his offensive reads are I feel like where he shines. He also is really decent at reading your, I don't even know how to call this, how to say this, but reading the opponent's the tempo.
Yeah,
no, just the tempo. He's very rhythm, tempo.
That's what I meant by that.
I almost want to say energy. Honestly, because he can. KNR is very good at telling. Hold on. KNR is very good at telling whether someone is going to be aggressive on him or not, and when they're going to do it. So it's actually impressive when you play him, because I have to keep my own energy in check. I have to keep my own aggression in check, and I can't be too obvious with it, because of that. Because he'll just call it out and be like, I'm actually going to guard this time and punish the shit out of you. So yeah.
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 I don't know. I think yeah, that's what I agree with because I remember I did get into a little bit of a heated argument with what's her name, Alicia X Life or whatever. Whenever I was like, yeah, you can read someone's tempo, and she was like, it's really hard to do something like that. Like she was like
Eh,
saying you can't really do that, and I'm like, you can, you really
It's
can.
possible. Yeah, it's possible.
yeah, it's not. I
It's
mean,
like
it depends. Like, if their tempo is very easy to read, it's just like, oh yeah.
yeah,
I've had situations where I've like let go of the guard buttons. Like, he's probably gonna C now, and then I like Soulchar C back, and I'm like, nice. All right, so significant placings. These are the ones you're very proud of. All that jazz. Definitely. What was it? Mid South Championships 2019. You're proud of that one.
yeah, and Midwest, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 19 Midwest. Did you want to take your ninth at Combo Breaker? That one's pretty hyper.
Yeah, sure. You can do that one, 2019 Combo Breaker. And then just put like second for Winter Brawl for
Mhm.
Soul Calibur 2.
2020. Oh no. Soul Calibur 2. Alright. So here, this is like. So traditional and eccentric. I mean, defensive and aggressive, very self explanatory. And
Yeah.
then we have. Traditional is like. At least for the game, this is more like a Soul Calibur 6 orientated kind of thing, but like. Traditional is like Helic is played. Supposedly played mid-range, defensive, kind of like neutral heavy. And then there's players like
Then that's not me.
yeah, and then there's players like Abyss Commando, me, and you. So it's just like
I'd put myself like keep the defensive aggressive in the middle because I've always seen
Mhm.
Keelik as a passive aggressive, but eccentric hella eccentric, I'd say. Yeah, I don't
No,
really.
I'd say,
Well, it may be a little traditional because like obviously some poking game,
Mhm.
same stuff, but
yeah. I would honestly say put the between traditional and eccentric. I would honestly say you could put it sort of in the middle because I'd say he's like halfway in between. 'Cause he can do both, but I would also say he is a little aggressive. So
So like
he's more aggressive than he is defensive, or at least that's where his comfort place is.
Mhm.
He's
yeah.
more comfortable playing aggressive. So
Right.
Unless it's Soul Calibur 2, then
If it's
I'll
Soul
play
Calibur
you.
2, it's like right here or some shit. Like
Yeah, may as well be. Yeah,
I think like Caliber 6 wise, I think this is a pretty good spot.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Alright. Any last things you want to add here?
Is there the execution thing or
Yeah, I
was
have to do
that?
that in Microsoft Paint, so I have to download this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hella jank, yeah. This is like a good graphic design thing until you have like, but it doesn't have basic paint tools.
Okay.
So we'll get that going. Edit, view, bonk. Here, fill tool. Paint.net or yeah, I still have to download it. All right, or the picture. All right, so this is like a bar kind of thing, you know, self-explanatory, neutral, execution, adaptability. Mental is like how well you do in like under pressure, or do you get
That's
tilted
got to be
easily?
one of my best things is that and adapting as well. I'd
Yeah.
say literally my weakest would be probably punishment.
Mm.
I will admit that on that.
Yeah,
Not very.
these stats are logarithmic, I guess. Like, there's not a lot of people that get like ones or twos, but like threes and fours are very common. Five is like blue god, neutral.
I feel like adapt my execution should be 5 because I always do
Oh yeah,
hard
no,
stuff.
I've seen your shit. It's pretty pog right here.
Adaptability should be pretty high too because I've literally heard from people that like the way that I do things is very nice with that.
mhm.
So I think that's got to be up there. Yeah.
Yeah, around there. I think punishment. I feel like your 2-2B hold is really good. I mean, I feel like you go for it a lot. And when you get
Not
it, it's hype as shit. Yeah, not anymore.
It changed a little bit with that, but it's been more neutral based. I'd probably put like neutral and punishment like 3, 2 or 3. It don't matter to me.
Yeah,
And the
'cause-
mental state probably be around like 4 with that because I love messing with people.
So yeah, right here, it's like pretty good.
Yeah,
All
yeah, it
right.
looks pretty good.
Yeah. Any last things you wanna add? Because sometimes, as a joke, we'll have like fucking Microsoft Paint jank on it, like mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do anything, if not, it's fine. But yeah, this is pretty much the card. Yeah, I'll put it on Twitter and stuff.
Okay,
And
looks pretty good.
yeah. Once again, thank you both for coming onto the show. Paco, I wish you had some VODs.
No, I was way too lazy to pull or to even look. I don't think I have any. Even though I got fourth at, I got fourth at all the tournaments I've been to. I got fourth at Mid South,
Mhm.
which you guys were there,
Mhm.
and then I went to a Chicago tournament called Low Kick Esports.
Mhm.
That was
Did you get third there?
Mid South was in the summer. Low Kick was, I think, in that winter.
It's the one
I
thuggish
got,
one.
huh?
It was the one thuggish one, right? It was
No, I think Ray won. Thuggish got second.
and then you got
I got fourth at that one also, but I forgot who got in front of me. I
Was
lost
it
to
Parody?
Thuggish and Ray.
Was it Parody?
No, I beat Parody, but I lost to Thuggish and Ray. Thuggish put me in losers, and I think Ray knocked me out. So, and I was just really frustrated. Yeah, I was just really frustrated. I wasn't in my mindset. Obviously, now I think I would do a lot better at that tournament. But yeah. So it's kind of sad. It kind of sucks throughout the whole lifespan of SC6. I never got to break my fourth place curse because after that, COVID came, and then that knocked out every fucking offline event for a long time.
Right.
So, yeah. So yeah. Obviously, making a car would be cool, but yeah, I don't think there are any really good footage of those matches. I imagine if I look through the VODs of both Mid South and Low Kick, there would be footage.
Right.
But I don't know. I just didn't feel like going through it. So yeah.
There's one with Beanie Thuggish first to 5, and there's Airworthy.
The Beanie Thuggish first to 5, that was like, oh gosh. That was like sort of recent, but not that. It was like 4 or 5 months ago, I think now.
Yeah.
I didn't play so good in that, but then again, I love SC6, don't get me wrong, but my zeal to play the game has been just sort of waning. So, yeah. Who else was the one you found? You said Airworthy?
Yeah.
Airworthy.
Oh, okay.
And
I
Biz
have
Commando.
no idea when that one.
There's a Biz Commando and Party Wolf too.
Okay, yeah. There's also the shit. Yeah. Party. I remember that set.
P-dubs.
I don't have a good. I won most of. So we have local tournaments here. I won most of those for SC6. Especially after Cass came out. But again, here in St. Louis. But like I said, I just didn't feel like finding the vibes for them. Maybe SC7. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we will definitely have this again. We'll probably have one. We'll probably keep doing this for a long time, honestly. So it's just like,
yeah,
if you ever want to run it
yeah.
back.
It's really cool. Yeah. I still want a damn card though. Somehow.
Yeah, maybe just enter for shits and giggles, and we'll just put you in.
I'm making a damn card.
That shits and giggles might get you pretty far too.
Yeah, like, fuck, I didn't expect to get fifth at a WNF that was stacked. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Well, I probably will. I don't mind. I don't know. We'll see. Combo Break is coming up and Evo's coming up, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, Combo Break.
Maybe not. We'll see.
And then Evo, yeah, we could always review. Yeah, we'll probably do this throughout the whole year anyway. So, and it's only April, so
Yeah.
Yes, but now we are at the end of the show once again. I want to thank you both. You guys could shout out anyone you want or anything you want for, like, I don't know, as long as you need.
Oh, what is it that Smoke says? I want to thank all the baby girls with the buttermilk biscuits. Is that what he says? I think. Yeah.
The buttermilk. That's right.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I have no. I mean, I'd call out Paco, but he's like right here.
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do the same. I was gonna say shout out to obviously KNR is my training partner and the whole STL scene. We're I mean I'm actually proud of if we love something in this city. If we love something, we really take it to heart. So
Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Tekken.
So
That's
Emos.
we
definitely.
have we don't have the largest community. Our community isn't small by any means, but it's not the largest community you could imagine. But we still are able to breed really great players here because of our passion. That's what we have. So shout out to STL FGC.
True. Yeah, shouts to emos. Pizza's hype.
Oh
Dude, yeah.
fuck yeah,
Oh,
fuck
did you have
yeah.
it? Because I remember I
Oh, I
left,
took him. I took him. I
and
had to take him.
I felt
Uh,
bad because I had Vest soda in my car and I wanted him to try it.
oh,
Oh.
I bought him some of that too. Didn't I buy
Like,
you a vest at QT?
Oh
did you
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah,
wait,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You bought me like
Yeah, it
all the
was a
all the
fruit
local
punch.
shit.
Did you get Ted Drew's?
Mm-hmm. Nah, we
Nice.
didn't go by Ted Drew's. We but I
No,
wish we should have.
dude, literally Ted Drew's is the #1 ice cream place in the US like almost every year, and it's not even ice cream, it's custard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they go
So
hard.
That good though.
for all
People
the
come
plebs out there, watching, St. Louis has some of the best fucking food in the country.
yeah, mentioning
Not
that like
not taking any shit on that. We do. It's a fact.
yeah,
So we have our own. We have Emos, which is St. Louis pizza,
Mhm.
and we have a bunch of different snacks and sodas that are only that we make them here. It's only here. It's oh gosh. So anybody that comes to visit here, I always try to take them out and treat them to the good shit.
Mhm.
yeah, I got my friend from New York to come down here. I got him to try emos, and he loved it. He loved
It was
emos. So
hella good.
it is good.
All right. So we also, as you two are our guests, you get to raid anyone you want. Usually we kind of just see who's on Soul Calibur 6 right now.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Big Papa Chunk is a pretty good place to go if you would like.
Goodness, what the heck you doing?
Yeah, let's do big Papa
Hey, dude,
Chunk. Let's do that.
let's rate that Nemo guy. He's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Infinite
yeah,
raids.
Big Papa. Yeah, let's do Big Papa Chunk.
All right. Yeah, and oh, can I chat messages? Oh, okay, that's cool. Big Papa Chunk. All right, our raid messages. I don't know.
Oh yeah, damn! I should have put that on my player card, huh?
What?
Original Namco enthusiast. That's my thing. Look at my picture. It's literally Namco.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
Ridge Racer 4. That's got to be on there.
Namco.
It's just who I am, bro. I'm sorry. It's just what I gotta do.
Bandai Namco.
True.
I think I can
It's
fit
okay.
it.
True.
It's okay. I'll save the picture. I'll just put a giant like Namco label on it. Like the original red lettering. I'll just do that myself.
Yeah, do
All
that.
right.
Honestly.
Once again, thank you all for showing up. And we're gonna raid Big Papa Chunk. And yeah, I don't know who's gonna be on our next episode because I haven't asked anyone. But yeah, we will do that. So catch you guys later. Peace.
All right. Yep, see you
Peace
later, man.
out, y'all.